أعزائي المشاهدين، كما عودناكم في برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي، أنا صديق لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. ولهذا الأسبوع من إمارة دبي السيدة بريه المدير التنفيذي لشركة جيفي ريال استيت في إمارة دبي. Good afternoon, Miss هدية.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
That's the meaning of your name.
Yes, Hadiya. Yes, thank you.
So let us know more about you at the first, from where you come and what the opportunity to come to United Arab Emirates in 2015 when you got it.
Amazing. Well, as you already know, my name is Preye Solomon. About me. So what I do is I like to say I help people find the best investment opportunity here in Dubai and also find a dream home, because Dubai as a city is fast becoming home to so many people. And apart from this, I'm a daughter. I am a mentor to people. I'm also a leader to a team that I'm building as well. And moving to the UAE a few years ago, and now not a few years, over 10 years. Right. So what inspired me to come to Dubai? First, when I heard about Dubai, the city, back then I haven't been to any country. I didn't even have a passport before I heard about Dubai. We always see Dubai in pictures, how beautiful it looks online. And to be quite frank, when I got here, I didn't know about opportunities. And I didn't know about the career opportunities that's potentially here. For me, leaving my country, my parents has been someone that's provided for me all my life, and I wanted to help them get a better life. So I was looking for a country that I could go to support them. Dubai came to the radar because, mashallah, the visa was easy to get, right? I was able to get the visa real quick. I was in touch with an agent that was supposed to help me get a job. When I got here, it's a long story, that wasn't the case. I had to start from scratch looking for a job, different types of jobs.
What's the first job when you come to Dubai? What you was doing?
When I was in Africa, I was schooling, and back then I wasn't working because I was just 21, so I was still in school. But we had financial struggles back then, and I had to drop out from school to support my family.
Sorry for that.
Oh, now I'm happy, so it's okay, thank you. So I dropped out of school just to be able to help the people that have been there for me all my life. I have older brothers that they've seen through school as well. So when it got to my stage, and thank God, I'm the first daughter of
family.
Yes, so we were 6, and I'm the 4th child and the first daughter. So when I came, they said gifts. That's where the name comes from. So first daughter is like a gift from God. So I felt the pain of my parents, and I thought, you know what, let me go somewhere else to get a better life. So Dubai came, and when I got to Dubai, oh my God, maybe not Dubai, because when I came I was in Sharjah. Sharjah was the first emirate I lived in, and things changed. It was a roller coaster of emotions, because when I was coming first, I just said I was the first daughter of a family of 3 older brothers. Wow. It was a struggle trying to convince them that I was coming to a city where they had a stereotype that says, oh, if you're coming to Dubai, it's not for job, because we don't have the information that we have right now. And thanks to God, we're getting more information, people right now, because people tell more stories. Back then, 10 years ago, we didn't get as much stories as we got. Now we're in the era, everyone is creating content, telling, but back then we had limited information of what to expect. So they wouldn't let me travel. I told them everything. They even made me get a job first, not knowing that the job wasn't there. So when I came, because I didn't want to go back home, because I know if I told them I didn't have a job, they're going to want me to come back.
Right.
Yes, I don't have a family, I don't have a job, no financial support whatsoever, and the situation wasn't great back at home for them to send me money. So I had to face life and live in Dubai. And I was blessed to have people that helped with food or with sometimes rent. It was a struggle. 6 months, no job. I was looking for different kind of jobs. Cleaning, I know all the Emirates now because of my job search. Alain, Ras Al Khaimah, all of this place I was going to look for jobs. I didn't get, but eventually I got something in hospitality, Freedom Pizza, and it's safe to say that was the only job I got in Dubai because I was there for 6 years. I worked there. I grew from someone taking orders. Now my English is good, right? But back then...
and after that, the first job was at the
so the first job was actually working as a restaurant waitress.
Wow.
Taking orders on the phone. So in the same company, because it was a pizza company, Freedom Pizza delivery. So I was opportune to work with a lot of delivery riders. We have in a shift, sometimes we have 30 to 36 drivers on a shift, and they're amazing. And I got to get to know them more, and sometimes they will come, oh sister, we make those tips. They make a lot of money because a lot of people give them tips. So seeing how they work, seeing how much they make, and I'm like, okay, it's good. So when I got the opportunity to be a rider in the same company, I took it. And the company offered to give me an all expense paid license. So I got the license, and it took me a few months to get it, but when I did, I became a rider.
How it was that experience?
It was amazing, fascinating. The stress is there. So fun fact, underneath this wig that you see, it's a low cut, a very short hair. Because of the heat of Dubai, riding element all the time. The weather now, the weather is great, but we know over 70% of the time the weather is a bit hot. Yeah. So back then, I would always go out. And when I started, I didn't know I knew I don't see ladies, but I didn't know that I was going to be the first in the region to be a female delivery rider. And when I started, my company back then told my story, and I started getting like people reaching out from local news, international news, and thank God for Dubai, they see those things and they actually acknowledge and appreciate it. I started getting like deals from Reebok and some other things. So it gave me a limelight, it gave me an opportunity. So I was loving it. I was a superstar rider where if people order, they're like, can Gift deliver my order? So that gave me a very great entry.
You build a relation in that area?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
And after that, for how many years you were there?
So I was in the company for almost 6. So give and take, it's safe to say I did that for 3 to 4 years. Yeah. Wow. And I was in the company in total for 6 years. Yeah. After
that, the next step?
So after that, while I was doing that, because of the hunger that I always have, because at the end of the day, we know the opportunities are there, but the money doesn't match the reputation, you know? The income you make from that doesn't match the reputation. Yes. My family back at home, oh, my daughter's celebrating now, but I don't have money to actually, enough money rather. So back then, whenever I have my day off, I love to take pictures. And Dubai is already enabling when it comes to the beauty and aesthetics that people need. So when I go out, I will take nice pictures, post on Instagram, and people will be like, oh, Gift, when I come to Dubai, I want you to take me there. So what I will always do is when I have day off, I will take anybody that comes around, show them, we enjoy, we take pictures, go to nice places, and they will tell me, Gift, I'm sending someone. So one fateful day, my salary back then was 2,500 dirhams. And one day, one of my clients was leaving. He gave me $300. And I was like, $300? That changed it. So I thought, this can actually be a business for me. And because of my relationship with people, I went to a travel agency. I told them, I can give you more clients from Africa. Please give me commission.
That's great. Start to build the business.
Yes. So they would always do that, and they give me commission for referring clients. And it became a thing where it's a brand, people know me that I do this. And over time, I realized that I was making at least 40%
from your income.
From my income outside. It took me a while to decide to want to leave, but I also realized that, yes, the job is great, but also I want to grow. There's many opportunities in Dubai, which is one thing I love about Dubai. The opportunities are there, but you have to have the right mindset and also be ready to take those opportunities. So I started doing that. Travels became a thing for me. Take pictures, and I was blessed with people that would like to tell the story. Oh, Gift was amazing. She took us to here. I'll post on Instagram. More people comes. So, but then, most of them will come to Dubai. They will buy properties. They'll go back home, and when they need to do anything, they'll tell me, oh, Gift, Please, can you go to Shobar? Please, can you go to MR? I need to talk to someone. I need to pay some money. Can you? So I started doing that for people. Just my client that I travel, like my travel client, and I'm helping them. They didn't buy from me. I didn't even know about the project. Only errand for them. And one fateful day, I went to one of the developers and they told me, Gift, you're always here. What are you doing here? This is a business. This is what agent does. I'm like, okay. Do you know you can make money like this? You can do it. I was like, okay, really? So I became a freelancing agent over time. And when I made my first commission, oh my God, it changed everything for me. The first commission was a lot. It was actually 7 deals.
That's great.
Yes, that was my first, and the money came. It changed my life. Everything that I believed in. At that point, I said this covers my expense for 5 years, even because I was earning 2.5, right? Well, that just kept me motivated and knew that there was an opportunity. And so I took my RERA certification, got all the right license, and when I left the company, it was hard because the company gave me a lot. So I said I was going to make sure that that was the last job I did. I don't want to work for anyone else. I mean, it's a bit ambitious because I was betting on myself, and it came with a lot of struggles. A lot of struggles of sometimes I learned a lot.
That is with the important.
That is, yes.
So, Gift, you start your own business in 23.
Yes.
Let us know how was the setup of the company. You finding difficulties, or it was very smoothly, we can say, to start or to establish a company in Dubai?
No. So starting a business here in Dubai is very, very smooth. The process is transparent, and I love the fact that if you know the right people to work with, everything goes smoothly.
Right.
Like, I got my company set up within less than a week, I think. And the less than a week, it was because we can even have it done right now within 48 hours or less. Well, for me, because it's a real estate company and it requires a lot of approvals, RERA certifications and all of that, it took a week. But guess what? It was smooth because I had a team that I was working with that helped a lot. And the Dubai RERA registration sector has made it very easy and smooth. So it was easy and seamless for me, and I love the fact that from being a delivery rider, nothing, to being someone that owned a company, I didn't face any challenge when it comes to, okay, you know what, how are you doing this? How did you get the money? Obviously, yes, I need to, because I've made money from being an agent. But however, the process, there was no discrimination whatsoever. Everything was followed, all the due process was followed, and I was able to have my company set up. So, yeah.
So, Gift, from employee to employer, it's a big responsibility. It's more responsibility. We need to be a father and mother for many of our employees,
Yes.
which will be our team, or which we will call them our backbone in a business.
Correct.
So, how you select these people? How you select the team? What you was looking when you are interview some of them, to be not a number in the company, to be a person who can add to the company, which is very important, to have a knowledge people, to have good training to them, to be very transparency with them, which is very important to build a very, we can say, family in the company. How you choose them and how you keep that relation with them strong?
It's very hard, I must say. I wouldn't try to make it say it's smooth, it's easy, because we're working with people, right? And when you're working with people, sometimes our expectations are not met. But for me, my hiring process is very easy. While everyone else is looking for all the great experienced agent or experienced teammate, my personal criteria is seeing the hunger in people. Because first, I didn't have the experience, right? Well, am I successful today? Yes. When I see the hunger, when I know you're hungry for success, it's one of the key things that made me say, I see the drive in this person, I see the fire burning. That was what I had back then. And if this person is given an opportunity, the person can excel. And what I try to do, because my brand, Giffy Real Estate, is based off of integrity and trust, because that's how I started. So every member of the team that joins, it's like a chip that's buried. No matter what happens, you have to be honest. it's hard being in the industry and selling real estate.
Right.
Yeah, but you have to be honest. The integrity is there, professionalism is there. I came from hospitality where even if the order is wrong, you have to say I'm sorry and make sure you fix it. But however, above all, the hunger for success has to be there. But when it comes to the SOPs and how we cultivate the culture of having these along the line, sometimes it can be challenging because, again, what you see in an interview when you're hiring is not what
the reality
is.
What they will be.
Yes, and yes, everyone will say, oh, amazing, great. But no, the challenges are there. But what keeps us going is knowing the fundamentals and knowing that there's a system that everyone else has to follow. And what we call ourselves at Giffy is a tribe. We use the word family. We're family, yes, but sometimes being family means you have to be so comfortable because your family, you can't change anything. You have to accept them how they are, right? But we are a tribe that is also a family. What we do is we win together. We have common goals to be this, and everything we do reflects that. Every step we take every day takes us a step closer to our destination and our dreams. So yes. My relationship with the team is amazing. I'm a positive person and it reflects on my day-to-day operations as well, but they also see my drive. Great. They know when I message them 3 a.m., hey, my boss, you're not sleeping? If I post, they post because they know their boss is constantly active and working. And I feel like the biggest form of motivation to your team is leading by example, and that's what I cultivate and I do all the time.
If I ask you about the competition in the markets, today we have more than 10,000 of real estate brokers company. What's making you different? What's making your company one of, we can say, startup company, yeah, but with strong trust, which you build in the market before you establish it. Mm-hmm. But how you try to change the services, or how to try to give sky a mile of service in your company? How you build the trust for long relation term?
So when it comes to competitions, I like to tell my client, and every client that has worked with me confidently, they will tell you the entry point is not where Gift's best services is at the after sale. So what we try to do, no matter what we know, everybody gives the best service when it comes to onboarding the client and closing the client, but we focus more on after sale and building a relationship afterwards, because that's where the work comes in. When you've gotten the commission, you've spent it and you're tired now. If the client calls you, you're like, oh my God. But that is where we try as much to make sure we fuel a lot into the relationship. And what happens when that comes? When you give a great service, they become your advocate. They tell you, okay, you know what, their service here is great. When I call them, they're responsive. It's hard, I'm not gonna say it's not, but we make it a culture where it's who we are. So if I'm to give a secret to say what makes us stand out, we don't have competition. At the end of the day, the competitions are healthy. We see people, oh my God, that's amazing what they're doing. And then we try to be better. So what we do is we care about the 1% that people neglect, and it makes us stand out. Because we have over 31,000 real estate agents in Dubai, right? Over registered real estate agents in Dubai. So it's a lot of challenges. It's a lot of people to want to meet up to. So we keep ourselves original. We keep ourselves honest with what we do. But at the end of the day, it boils down to how we make people feel. And generally, we are an agency that we've onboarded most of our clients, 80% of our clients are first-time homeowners. And being a first-time homeowners, yes,
yeah, their dream.
Yes, first-time homeowners, first-time investors in the market. So which means they require care, they require understanding, you need support, transparency,
listening more, right?
So when you close a deal and Khalas, it's done, but the relationship and how you make them feel is what does the job. So we focus more on that area, and all our agents knows that. Yeah.
So what's the future plan? What's the next? For Gift?
Yes. So future plan for Gift and the company Giffy is to make more. It's very hard, but it's to make more honest agents in the market, more caring agent that guides with. We want to make money, yes. I'm not going to butter it to say we focus now. We want to make money, but at the end of the day, we want to be the agent where, okay, they have the will, they're with you, and definitely we want to expand. And I want to give opportunities to people like me, the gift Solomon out there, the people that started from nothing, the people that didn't see themselves having maybe 5,000 dirhams or 100,000 dirhams as a savings. There are so many people out there, but they have the hunger in them. So for us, we want to make as much independent, financially independent people as we can. So definitely to expand and be one of the most, not just talked about, the most trusted and reliable agencies in Dubai. Yeah. And I would love that. That would be fascinating for me.
My best wishes for you and for the team who work in-house.
Thank you.
So, Gift, did your family visiting you now at the moment, and they see what you do and how you are living, and
nice.
What they was expectation on that, and what they say for you?
So when my story came out and when they see me, I just came back from Nigeria. You see the flu a little bit. I just came back from enjoying December with my family, and they're very proud. I see my siblings posting me every day. I was like, bro, well, you're not the one that told me not to come to Dubai, but now they're very happy for me. Fortunately, I lost my mom in 2022.
Very sorry.
Thank you. So she's my backbone. She's someone that I look up to. All the work ethics that people think I have, I cultivated from her because she's great when it comes to business. And sadly, she's not able to enjoy and feel this, but I'm sure she's very proud wherever she is right now. And she's rooting for me. But I saw my dad, he was happy. And he did a video for me, by the way. He's like, oh, you see, if you want to invest in Dubai, you see my cap is from Dubai. Maybe I can share the video so you guys check it out on my social media. He did it, he's so proud. Every time I see him, I just put a camera on his face and he's telling people to invest with his daughter. So that makes me so happy. My younger sister came visiting, and in February, I'm looking to bring my dad to Dubai, and I can't wait to just make him come here, see the connections and the friends that I've made. I know he's going to be so happy. Well, yeah, they're proud.
Our prayer to him also. Miss Gift, what a message you have to the people who support you personally, who deserve to have a thanks message from the people you know them and they was stand with you in your journey in these 10 years.
Wow. First, I'd like to give, I know I'm very religious, all thanks to God. It's the foundation, and without him, I'm not here, all right? And when it comes to people that supported me, special thanks to my family and my friends. Mr. Smart is one of the people that's been there for me as well. I have my friends, Tunde, I have my friends, Neka, Peace, the list goes on. Shola, when I started real estate, Shola, she's one of my closest friends. She was actually the one recording me. So we go to developers, she records my video. Back then, no one knew me as a trusted agent, but she believed. She was always recording and just making sure that, oh, I get the best angles so I can post. She's been there for me. Toby, relationship managers that just believes. And we've been able to build a good. And when it comes to industry mentors, most of them, the ones that I can say their names and the ones that I cannot, my prophet, a lot of people, the list goes on. But above all, I want to thank myself, right? Because I've been the biggest motivation to myself. And I know most times we give all the accolade, but there's a lot of work that goes into building. A lot of work goes into building. A lot of work goes into trying to maintain the same thing, do the same thing over when you're not seeing immediate results. Before now, we'll say, oh yeah, it's good, it's going well, but no. There's a lot of work, a lot of showing up when you don't have the zeal to show up. There's a lot of times where I don't want to wake up, I just want to sleep in like today, right? Because I'm not feeling great. But you have to show up, right? But at the end of the day, my message generally to people that are looking up to me is be ready so you don't have to get ready when the time comes. Because oftentimes we pass on opportunities because we're not ready. We've not learned a lot. So any stage you are, value the experience because Allah is making something, preparing something for you in the future. So yes, thank you.
So Gift, finally we would like to give a message to the United Arab Emirates, the peaceful of this country, to our visionary leaders. So Alhamdulillah, today we have more than 280 nationalities And also they support everyone to come to invest in UAE or to live or to work here with the peaceful, with the hospitals, with the hospitality, college, university.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah, healthcare, many
Everything.
things we have it. To say today to them, thanks for what they give us in this country.
Exactly.
And also, finally, message to the UAE for the future also, what you are wishing for them.
Amazing. So to the UAE leaders, first I would like to say thank you for giving a girl like me an opportunity to be seated under this desk today. And also thank you for creating a very peaceful environment for us, because that supersedes everything. We might make money, we might do everything. When I came here, the UAE was the first. And now I go to different countries and I want to come back home.
It's your home.
Dubai, I call it home right now because it has given me a lot. So I want to say a big thank you to the leaders, the visionary leaders that has made it very easy. Even in my industry, they've made it easy for us to get more investors here, because what we tell them, the UAE plans and they fulfill. Without the UAE leaders, we don't have a city to sell, because we know different cities right now, they're selling. But however, because the city's leaders doesn't support them, it becomes something else. But thank you to the UAE leaders for helping us make sure that what we promise is what they get. And the peace generally, the cleanliness, you pay money and you get your money's worth. You go out there, you know you're safe as a lady. Everything is priceless, and I want to say thank you for all they do, and inshallah, I pray that God's blessings continue to rain on them and give them the longevity to continue doing what they're doing, which is very amazing, by the way. So yeah, this makes me emotional, because I know what we get, the support we get from the government, and it means so much. Trust me.
And mashallah, you have the experience of
Yes,
more
Dubai.
than 10 years.
Yes, so yeah.
Thank you, Gift, for
Thank
your
you.
time. It was my pleasure really to visit your office and to meet you and to meet your team. Thank you for warm welcoming for our team, and we wish for you all the best and more of success.
Amen.
Inshallah, see you in
Inshallah.
5 years.
Yes, yes.
One of the programs.